stage, there is no way that black is going to come back from such a crushing material inferiority. Yeah, and incidentally, we had a really splendid dinner which he was hosting last night, so plenty of cognac was drunk, and I thank him for that. Maybe he had too much cognac himself, I mean, judging by the opening. Oh, good grief. Oh, this looks pretty brutal. This is Tanguy. Yeah, oh, he's getting steamrolled in the center of the board. Kasparov's pawns have advanced, and oh, this is pretty dreadful. He's dropping a piece, actually. So this is yet another brutal massacre. We have 26 lambs to the slaughter. I wonder whether any of them are going to fight hard. Last year we had at least one game where Kasparov was in some difficulty, but he escaped. Yeah, this is a standard opening position. Chris Lankried, and this is called the Sicilian accelerated dragon variation. They call it the dragon variation because black's pawn chain is supposed to resemble a dragon. You need a bit of imagination for that. Garry doesn't seem to be too concerned at the moment. He's captured a pawn there. In his younger days, he was known as the Beast from Baku. But since he's been living in Moscow for quite some time, it doesn't quite have the same ring to it. I suppose the monster from Moscow. No, it's not as good. He's thinking hard here. Isn't it black's move? No, I'm a bit confused. The board that we have. So we have at least another player who is knows how to develop the pieces. That's Steven van den Busche. And oh, Emma, I should tell you not to put your bishop on d6, blocking your d pawn. That is not such a great idea. And unfortunately, I found this an all too common mistake at the weekend. Many players didn't seem to be aware of this elementary principle that you shouldn't develop your bishop on this square as a rule. This is Kathy Bergs, yeah, from the province of Antwerp. Yeah, Bart de Wever. Okay, on this board, 22, Kasparov really has a big spatial advantage. He has his pieces developed very nicely in the center of the board. He has his pawns occupying the center, and black, although there are no immediate weaknesses, black is extremely cramped here. So actually you have to be to fight very hard against any strong player. You shouldn't make concessions. And here black is sort of trying to play it safe, but conceding too much board room. So it's against Chris Peters. I wonder what's going on here. Be good to have a close-up. Yes, a slightly better position for Kasparov. Again, we see a bishop developed on a not the best square, but I believe that Chris Peters will move that bishop out of the way and then hopefully advance the D pawn. The black's real problem is the other bishop is developing the other bishop on c8, which at the moment is hemmed in by the black pawns. Yeah, Garry thinking, yep, there against Steven van den Buscher. I don't like that move h6. That's actually a mistake in my view, because it actually leaves the black bishop on h5 very vulnerable. I think Garry's looking for a way to exploit that. Just mark my words here that that black bishop on the side of the board is a potential target. If we look 3 or 4 moves hence, we will see whether he manages to exploit that. So this is Joris Heine, and with a fairly reasonable position, very okay actually for black. Solid solid stuff with striking. Black will want to strike at white's center by advancing the c pawn to c5. Garry's shaking his head a little bit. I don't think he's particularly perturbed, but he's perhaps not as impressed with his opening play as he might have been. Yeah, 92. This is... we've gone past that one. Yeah. Oh, this is very unfortunate. Yes, Mr. Van Hol is getting pushed off the board here. On all sides, in the center, the queen side, the king side. Actually, I believe mate will happen very, very quickly on the king side. First of all, he has to worry about his knight, but then there will be a big pawn push on the king side, and I fear that mate is coming in short order here. That really is a dreadful position, and objectively, even though